Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through a low pierce video. I'm gonna drop my second card set, which is 4% pierce, and I'm gonna showcase all the characters I did 13 or 14 days ago on a video. I dropped a video about all my tier 4s, using them for GBR and comparing them the full tier 4s I have with full build for ABX, ABL, mighty rages, brilliant rages, and it's going, I'm having like the best of my roster and compare them, but now I'm going with the 4% pierce and the second card set, not 25% pierce, to see the same results with lower pierce. It's like videos I used to do 0 to hero, but now I'm separating two videos because it takes too much time to compare on the same video 4% and 25%, and in between the characters that they are tier 4. So my characters I'm going to showcase, it's Namor, Magneto, Jean Grey, Thor, Shadowshell and Moonknight, and all are full on. As you can see here, I'm going to use the second card deck here just to show you how their stats looks like. So my Namor going to have 4% pierce, and the stats you're seeing here, he's undercapped on attack speed. I couldn't fix all the stats of all the characters, so it is what it is. He's undercapped, of course, here as you can see, on critical rate and attack speed, and Jean Grey also is going to be undercapped on something, I guess. Yes, a bit of critical rate, a bit of dodge rate. What else I'm using? It's Shadowshell, Moonknight and Thor. And let's go fast forward in everyone's stats. As you can see here, she is undercapped herself. We're talking about a huge weaponry, we're talking about brilliant rages, we're talking about the absolute characters I have, and with only 4% pierce. Who is going to be the best tier 4 for GBR with low pierce? That's the main theme, and I'm going really fast on the characters because in the video I did already the other day, I had already show you my builds one by one, and if you go there, it's this specific video, it's for 13 days ago, and you can see here there are paragraphs of the video that you can come and pick up. As you can see in the start, I'm advertising my Discord server. Of course, if you're a member of this channel, you know that there is a Discord server giving away daily, basically weekly crystals. You have to join, it's down below in the description. There are multiple things that you can go through, and after that you can come here and click. If you want to see Namor, you can click here which says Namor after Shadowshell. You can click here for Moonknight, you can click here for Magneto, Thor and Jean. So I'm gonna start with the same way. I'm going from Namor to Shadowshell, Moonknight, Magneto, Thor and Jean Grey on this video, also with 4% pierce, but this time with 4% pierce. And before we go through the game, the moments I did record for GBR, the gameplay, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below in the comments any other ideas you want to see about GBR or generally testing characters with low pierce, because I don't feel like World Boss Legend is something that I could compare characters with low pierce and up pierce, because it's really easy to understand that you can't really complete the high stages. So yes, that was it. I hope you already smashed the like button, and let's go into the gameplay. So let's start with Namor, and my Namor, what I'm doing with my Namor, basically it's 5, delay cancel 4, 2, 1, 3, letting the third skill play until the end, and when I end up having my tier 3, I'm using it in the start. I'm letting the tier 3 place until I'm hitting down my weapon, and after I'm going through my rotation normally. Here I'm letting my tier 3 place until the end to show you how much damage this is doing without cancelling it. because a lot of people in my comments on the previous video told me, you know what, go and let your tier 3 to see the damage if it's going to fit to you. But yes, I did that just to show you that the damage is not there. If you don't cancel your tier 3, feels like you're more damage you're missing than doing damage. And yes, here I am with 55 seconds into the half of the first phase. Yes, the timer here is not running so fast. As you can see, I need my time with the characters to perform, and you can see in the first phase my Namor got a mighty rage and a full audience blessing build, and with 4% pierce, as you can see, he's kind of struggling. You can say he's struggling basically, for sure. And it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds into the phase, and I'm still on into the first. Okay, 1 minute and 30 to go to the second phase. And yes, it's kind of slow. My Namor is not hitting a lot as it seems, and you can see a normal rotation here took 1 bar. That means you need like 40 normal rotations from 10 seconds. Yeah, it's a lot of time. You need like the timer of 2 GBRs to go through. And here I think I tried to make him feel more comfortable, but as you can see, I'm in 38 bar with 2 minutes left. I'm gonna count all the characters until the second minute. And here I was trying to have the perfect rotation to see, you know, it's 37 bar, and with one kind of rotation with my tier 3, yeah, it's not a lot. The damage is not getting better, whatever I'm gonna try. His damage is garbage. If you have 4% pierce with Namor, yeah, don't try it. My Namor is overbuilt, and I don't feel like he can complete the stage at all. From the other side, my Shadowland feels promising in the start, but yeah, as you can see here, it's only 5 bars on the first phase, and she got also a mighty rage and a full audience blessing build. If you go through my account, you're gonna see she is so much builded here and Namor, but you can see with 4% pierce, they are underperforming big time both. I mean, yes, okay, some bars are melting there, but in the same time, I have passed more time into this phase than Namor, I think. No, it's exactly the same at the moment. She's that slow, like, yeah. Okay, 55 also, yeah. 57, she's kind of slower than Moonknight. And you can see I'm playing against Dormamu Universal, so everyone gonna have the same disadvantage at the moment, except the Universals, which is Thor and Zine, and we can't really fix that. But yes, you can see here a normal rotation takes like 8 to 9 bars, and an awaken rotation with Shadowland doesn't really have a lot of difference. But yes, you can see there, if I manage to pull it out, I feel this is really cool. I mean, her animation when she's doing her awaken skill, how Dormamu looks like, but that's all, you know. Shadowshell, it's completely garbage also for Dormamu with 4% pierce. If you need more than 2 minutes to clear the first phase, you don't even want to see the second phase, you know. Oh my god, it's a pain. So I didn't even manage to go into the next phase and actually fight for the two first minutes. And I'm comparing the characters in the 2 first minutes, so it's not gonna be a very long video. But you can see here a normal rotation took me like less than 1 bar, and the awaken rotation took me 1 bar or something. Yes, it's disgusting. Shadowshell feels really bad also, like Namor. And let's go to the other dude. Oh my god. And yeah, let's go to the other dude, which is Moonknight. And Moonknight, I mean, combat types and speed types for some reason got a disadvantage against Dormamu. All the time they're doing worse damage than the others. Even the days that they supposed to have the advantage, you know, when the boss could be speed type here. Still combat types doesn't feel like they're doing a lot on him for some reason. But yes, here you can see Moon Knight with 4% pierce, and I'm out of proc multiple times. I'm not sure why. I was playing that bad with him. I let my rage proc to be charged. Basically, I was thinking that I was doing something wrong with his rotation, but as you can see, he did faster than the others. He did 45 seconds to go through the first half of the phase. Namor has done 55 seconds, but still, my Moon Knight got a brilliant rage, guys. This is a brilliant rage performance from a 4% Pierce Moon Knight, which is disgusting. And I have a lot of audience blessing again. You guess it. I mean, it's the characters I'm using for ABL and ABX, so I have them really signed. I wax them and I keep them really shiny every single time. But still, you can see if I had like 4% pierce, I wasn't able to do a lot of stuff, guys. And yeah, that's why I believe like a pierce always from your cards. It's the only source of pierce you can get, your cards or else characters and CDPs. There are some characters giving you 5% pierce, like Black Bolt, his tier 4 skill, or passive abilities of other characters like Adam Warlock, like Null, like there are multiple basically these days. And you can see my Moon Knight managed to go into the 2 minutes at the 39 bar, which is less than Namor, but better than Shadowshell, and I tried to make him feel a bit better, as you can see here with my rotations, but still, he is completely disgusting. I start here a full rotation with my into 37 bar, and as you can see here, yeah, 1 bar worth of damage. Oh my god, oh my god. Now let's go to Daddy Magneto, and the character with his winter uniform. Of course, you can't really go for it if you don't already have the uniform. Shadowshell, Moon Knight and Namor, their uniforms are always on sale, but for Magneto is not. But as I have him full builded, I want to showcase him too with 4% pierce, you know. It's like in 6 months from now he's going to be available again, but still. And you can see here Magneto feels better, and yes, as I told you, all the blast types, for some reason here I lost some damage with my tier 3. I even swapped character, but because I was thinking that I'm going to die. But still, Magneto did the best time. He got mighty raids, and against Moon Knight, who got brilliant raids, feels to do it really faster. And you can see him going through. Previously, I was on the 40 bar with some of the characters right now, and he can push it. Let's go. Let's go, Magneto. Magnus, you have to kill this dude, Dormamu. Come on, Mr. Magnus. Okay, okay. So we have 45 seconds left, basically 40 seconds left to do more damage. So it took me like 1 minute and 20 seconds for the first phase, which is promising. Feels like I can complete that. And yes, look at this, 2 bars worth of damage from Magneto, 2 bars worth of damage with his tier 3 rotation, which is quite nice, you know. If you have 4% pierce and you have Magneto full build, you can do it. You can solo Dormamu easy peasy. And yes, it's no joke, but 4% pierce, it's really hard to play the game. It's really hard, and I'm really admiring the people that playing with that low pierce and they can handle the game, you know. It's really hard to try to get help, to try to min-max the characters you have to get the best results from your account, and 4% pierce feels really devastating now from 25 testing it on 4%. But look at this, Magneto managed to do in 40 seconds 5 bars. That makes him available to complete the stage 100%. At the moment he's the first, I feel like he can actually complete the stage. And let's go to Thor. Thor, it's one of the best tier 4s you could go for in the game, and of course the other characters are really cool also, but Thor is no doubt one of the best investments you can do on your account. And you want to see, even if you're low on peers, if you're able to do this stage of Dormamu. And you can see his tier 3 is completely smashing the boss. Completely smashing the boss. And I'm using the rotation that I'm using for World Boss Legend. It's exactly the same. For ABL there is other rotation you should use, but for World Boss Legend and Dormamu GBR, this feels to be the best. I'm doing 5 delay cancel into 4, 2, 1, basically 5 delay cancel into 3, 1, 2, 4, letting the 4th skill place. And if I have my tier 3, I'm doing exactly the same thing, but in the end, after the 4th skill, I'm canceling it into my tier 3. And if I have my tier 4, I'm dropping the tier 4 also. I skipped telling the rotation with the previous characters because I forget. 1 minute and 10 seconds for Thor feels to be the fastest of all at the moment, but that's because of his typing also, you know, his universal type, so yeah, that helps him a lot. But you can see here the bar melting machine became a pushy, and he can't really destroy really fast these bars. You can see here, look at this. Oh my god, my normal rotation did like less than a bar, and my tier 3 rotation did some, but not a lot. Let's see the tier 3 here. 1 bar and a half. Interesting. 1 bar and a half. Cool, I guess. And if I have here, okay. When you're going into the next phase, Magneto feels to be faster than Thor, even if Thor was faster in the first phase, but in the second phase, Magneto here had already go into the 35 bar basically. So yeah, feels like Magneto goes faster than Thor on this case, but it's only 1 bar. But you can see Thor still can do it if he's able to clear 4 bars of the second phase until you know, only 50 seconds into the second phase. He probably can clear it at 4% peers. So now let's go to the MVP of all time, and that's no other than Jean Grey. Jean Grey, it's always like after she came into the game as a tier 4, she's always the best for my account to clear for GBR 25% peers. And let me show you what she's able to pull out with 4% peers. In only 20 seconds I was able to clear this and go that fast into the first part of the first phase, of course. But yes, you can see she can fly through the stage, and you feel like you got more peers playing with her for some reason. But yes, you can see she's completely smashing Dormamu. And with Thor, I needed 1 minute and 10 seconds to pass through this. With Jean, I needed less than 1 minute. As you can see, it took me like 55 seconds to pass through this, which is really fast in my opinion. But yeah, let's see in the second part, which is all the juice. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 2 bars with 1 tier 3 rotation. It's really impressive. And I have still 40 seconds left on this phase. Okay, you can see Jean Grey, it's an absolute beast. Even on tier 4 and 4% peers, she can do miracles. I mean, this is really nice clear. Of course, with 25% peers, my personal best score here on my own, it's like 1 minute and 10 seconds solo. But on 25% peers. But you can see with 4% peers, you can do that so easy. and it's really devastating. If you remember what I was doing previously with Moonknight, with Shadowshell, with my Namor, they are way worse. In the same timing with my, let's say, Shadowshell, I was able to do I just started do my second phase with Moon Knight. I was like with 7 and 20. Look at this. Oh my god, that's so faster, so much faster. Look at this. With all of the boss, I have like 40 bars left, 36 bars left, 35 bars left. But with Jean Grey, I have 27 bars left. You can understand how much damage this girl can produce, and the fact that she's really expensive from the epic quest has to do 100%. And yes, in the ultimate champion of low pierce GBR, Dormamu feels like this girl is on fire. She's the first out of you can't really imagine someone else doing more than her. After that it's Magneto, and after that it's Thor. Thor feels to do a lot of damage, but in the same time, when he is in the second phase, his attacks are not doing that much. In the first phase, he feels like the bars are melting, but in the second phase, where Pierce has to do a lot, he is out of question. But Jean Grey keeps doing a lot of damage. Magneto, in the same time, doing really good damage. And yes, I feel like this is like 1, 2, or 3 if I had to rank. Moon Knight, Shadowshell, and Namor, they're completely disgusting. They're completely disgusting on low pierce, and I'm really wondering why you should build these characters if you have only 4% pierce for GBR. There's no doubt that you could skip them. But yeah, this is another thing another conversation we could do. Yes, that was it. Let me know down below in the comments your peers and your favorite teams. What are you using? The times, if you want. You can make a conversation down below in the comments. What else you want to see from low peers. And as I told you, let me know your experience from GBR. What are you using? What peers you have? So we can talk in the comments. That was it. See you into the next. Thank you for being here. Kisses in your faces.